different ways to start sentences. So you can't really start. Noun isn't a very interesting way to start a sentence. You could start a sentence with a verb, but it's got to be a particular type of verb. So can you think of a type of verb that you could start a sentence with?
Okay.
Can you think of it? I don't want you to think of the verb. I want you to think of a type of verb when you conjugate the verb.
Okay.
Have you heard of an ing verb before?
Yes.
What's an ing verb?
Something that you do something that ends with ing. So.
It's a verb that's actually in the present, well, in the progressive. You would have been taught that at some point when you were at primary school. That the present progressive or the past progressive or future progressive is an ing verb, and you could start a sentence with an ing verb. So like something like running down the road. So I'm just giving you different ways to start sentences. We're going to think of one more way to start a sentence that isn't I. And these kind of words are used a lot in the middle of sentences to join sentences together.
Okay.
What kind of words are used to join sentences together?
Let me think of one that ends with ing. It's a doing word.
Don't think about ing at the moment. We're thinking of words that are used to join sentences together or join parts of sentences together. Can you tell me what they're called?
Describes, verbs, adverbs.
No, I don't. I want you to think about words that are in the middle of sentences or somewhere in a sentence, and they join parts of sentences together. They're not ing verbs, they're not adjectives, they're not adverbs, it's a different one. Do you know what they're called?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Connectives. Have you heard of the term connectives before? You could start a sentence with a connective, and that would be instead of using an I at the start. So I will give you an example. However, I did not stop. So these are different ways to start a sentence. You could start a sentence with an adverb, an adjective, or two adjectives I've used, an ing verb, or connectives. So I want you to look back at your work, and I want you to see if you can change the start of some of those sentences. You don't have to do every single one, but some of those sentences, so they have either an adverb, an adjective, an ing verb, or a connective at the start of the sentence.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I've got some.
Okay, so do you want to add them into the
Yes.
word? You added them in?
I'm gonna add them in now. I was just thinking of which ones to.
Excellent.
just doing the last one now.
Excellent.
Okay, I've done.
Excellent. Right. So let's have a look.
Right, so excited and happily, I ran as fast as a race car to the slide.
Okay.
Next one.
So hang on a second. You've used an adjective, excited, but then you've used an adverb there. So they should need to be the same words. So it should be, do you know what the adjective is for happily?
Adjective for happily is,
And you,
I have to describe happily, so.
no, so happily is an adverb. Do you know what the adjective is for happily?
Yeah, describing.
Happily, so you've used excited is an adjective,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
happily is an adverb, and you can't use both of them together.
Okay.
So you need to change happily to an adjective. So do you know how to make happily into an adjective?
Yes.
What is the adjective of happily then?
You have to have excited and happily. Happy.
Happy, yeah. I'll type it up for you. So I've just put it at the top. Excited and happy, I ran as fast as a race car to the slide. That works.
Yeah.
You can't put an adjective and adverb together. So, but that's much better. Excited and happy, blah, 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 blah. As I ran, suddenly I noticed the smell of pollution. Excellent. Perfect. With lots of children waiting. I wish. Excellent. Yeah. I thought you'd change that round. The I finally could have been finally. I can't really tell whether you've included them or not. But can you see here where I've used the adverb? What have I put after the adverb?
Which part? Ice cream.
I've put the example. I'm just underlining here. What have I put after the adverb?
So the comma.
Yes. Have you put commas in? I can't see.
No, let me just add it in. Suddenly.
So it's suddenly, comma, excited and happily, comma, finally, comma.
Yes, examining the ice cream carefully because there were so many amazing choices.
Yeah, good. Again, examining the ice cream, I thought carefully because there were so many amazing choices. You need to have a comma. Anytime you've got these things at the start, there needs to be a comma after the clause start.
Okay. Not knowing what to choose. Can I cross out this so? I don't need this and this.
And you need to put a comma in.
Yeah, not knowing what to choose, comma. Not knowing what to choose, comma. I made a decision and went for sweet mango and raspberry.
Excellent, perfect, good. Okay, right, good. I will leave that there. We're just going to do a little bit more on these different ways to start a sentence. So, have you got a pen and paper?
Yes.
In fact, you might want to do it. You might want to do it on
the thing.
On here. I'm going to try and copy and paste this to a new slide, so we've got some more space, basically.
I think you can make a new.
I can't seem to copy and paste it.
If you look on the thing, there's a place where you can make a new whiteboard.
I know, but I want to copy and paste the writing over. And I can't seem to copy that over. So I'm going to just type that very quickly onto the new whiteboard. So, it's done it. Hopefully. It's going to copy and paste it for me. Oh, no, not at the moment. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Right. Different ways to start sentences. So I would like you, this doesn't have to be for your story, it can be any kind of sentences. Underneath here, I want you to type me a sentence that starts with an adverb, a sentence that starts with adjectives, a sentence that starts with an ing verb, and a sentence that starts with a connective. Try not to use my examples on here. So you can do them in your book first and then type them up onto the screen, or in fact, just do them in your book and you can just tell me them.
Okay.
So use any adverb, it doesn't have to be suddenly. In fact, it would be better if it was a different one. And the same, use any adjectives, and the sentences can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about the part, it can be about anything at all.